Vlogmas Day 3 is here, and I am very proud of myself to keep showing up. So I just wanted to come in and start the video. It's a very busy day today, work-wise. So I'm actually quite swamped work-wise, but I wanted to show you what I'm having for breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm having same old, just like yesterday, a slice of sourdough bread with the tuna spread. I had some left over from yesterday, so that's what I'm having, and a big mug of matcha. So this is what I'm having. It's pretty late now. It's actually like I think 11 in the morning, and I just took a break from some of my work meetings, but I just wanted to come start the vlog and see what the whole day holds for us, and I'll see you guys in the next frame. My people, Vlogmas Day 3 ended exactly in the previous frame. After that, I didn't record anything. The day got very busy, and I was going to actually still give you a video from some old footage, but then when I was going to edit and organizing my files, I deleted a very, very important folder. This folder is from a trip I had made last week to Kigali, and I was really looking forward to sharing that vlog with you guys at some point. And I vlogged on my phone, and I also vlogged on my camera. So I still have footage that I had recorded on my camera, but everything that I had recorded on my phone, I deleted the entire folder by mistake. I'm so mad at myself. So I spent a lot of time, like over 2 hours, trying to restore the videos, but I have been unsuccessful. So that vlog has just gone. I'm so sad because it was such a beautiful trip to Kigali. It started off a little bumpy, but then it ended up being so beautiful, and I was so excited to share. Hey, guys, so after that, I was so disappointed I couldn't do anything. But anyway, we look for the positives in everything. So after that, I ended up jumping on a call with one of my very, very best friends who I haven't seen in a while. She doesn't live in the country, so we had a little bit of FaceTime, and we talked and caught up for hours. And so by the time we were done with our conversation, I was still thinking maybe I still have time to record. To edit and upload a video for you guys, but I was too tired, and I said, you know what, we give ourselves some grace, or rather I give myself some grace, and continue with Vlogmas on day 4 today. So that's what happened, guys. So please forgive me. I've already forgiven myself, so please forgive me, and let's continue, and we keep moving. I'm still very proud of myself for showing up. Anyway, today is Thursday, and I have had a busy morning, busy morning with paperwork. There's a project I'm working on that needs lawyers and accountants and all these things. And I'm just a girl, guys. I'm just a girl. Those things just drive me crazy, but I have to do what I have to do. So I've already done that, and already had a few meetings at work, etc., etc. So now I'm hungry. I'm super hungry. This was supposed to be breakfast, but I think it will double up as lunch. So I want to make a sandwich. I have my frozen pieces of sourdough bread. This is a hack, actually, guys. If you want to enjoy bread and you're worried about sugars, etc., buy sourdough and then keep it frozen. I've read and seen videos from professionals saying that if you freeze your bread, it has a less impact on your blood sugar levels if you freeze your bread before consuming it. So frozen sourdough. Then here I have some leftover minced meat from last night. We had pasta, or rather they had pasta. I didn't even eat. So I'll make the sandwich using this minced meat or ground beef, if you may. And then I'll also add a little bit of cheese and maybe a little bit of chili or like hot sauce to just spice things up. And I'll have that with my matcha. So let's make breakfast, guys. Hey. So this Vlogmas thing, guys, is actually kudos to content creators who have done Vlogmas continuously. Let me adjust the camera so that you guys see what I'm doing. I'm just working on my sandwich right here on my panini press. It's a lot of work, and editing in itself is quite a lot of work. So you can imagine editing and posting on the same, recording, editing and posting on the same day. I have a newfound respect for content creators, YouTubers specifically. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think I'll use this one because it's a lot of work. And then this afternoon, I'm actually quite busy. For a December, I'm very surprised. I'm very, very busy. But we thank God because busy means that, you know, you have stuff to do, work to do. And that is a blessing, guys. That is a blessing. I woke up really early today, actually, to drop off my daughter to school. And she was not feeling very well. So I'm a bit anxious about that as well. She was complaining about a little bit of a sore throat. So I don't know, maybe she might be coming down with something. I gave her something for the day. So just to take care of the pain and so that she's not uncomfortable. But we'll see. So I'm looking forward to the afternoon when she gets home to see whether she's improved. Hopefully, we don't need to go see the doctor. So as we wait for my sandwich to get ready, I wanted to share with you some information. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know because I posted last night. So this year has been a very interesting year for me. Honestly speaking, I've experienced a lot of loss, but I also experienced a lot of joy. A few very important things have happened in my life that brought so much joy. But then I also experienced a lot of pain. And life is so interesting because you're not immune to experiencing just one feeling at one time, you know, and you can experience both deep pain or deep grief and deep joy at the same time. Like you don't have control over that. That has been me this year. So I feel like I have been really through it, and I have had to really do therapy to go through what I've been through because I don't know how else I would have survived. So shout out to my therapist because she's really walked with me a journey this whole year. Hey, it's been quite something just knowing that you can be able to feel contradicting feelings like of or opposing feeling of grief and joy and still, you know, feel those feelings at the same time. That was a very new thing for me to experience this year. But because of that, I have learned to, like, I acquired some skills of just sitting still with my emotions and feeling what I need to feel. And part of the ways that my therapist encouraged me to explore my emotions is through writing, journaling, obviously, because you guys already know I have a journal. But this year, okay, so that aside, this year I've also really leaned towards being creative because I'm a creative person. I love art. I love anything creative. You name it, whether it's designs, drawing. I used to draw when I was younger. Anything artistic, that is me by default, right? So this year I was able to just explore my creativity through music. And so I wrote songs. Guys, I actually literally composed a whole album, and I was able to release the album this year in July, but I was too shy to release it. And also, part of the album was a gift to somebody. So I really wanted them to enjoy the album before I share it out. But also for me, I wanted to listen to it and just, you know, have the music help me sit and process the emotions that I was feeling and just before I release it to the world. So yesterday, in the evening after talking to my friend, I was going through my Spotify Wrapped for the year. And then, so obviously, you know, my album was part of the music of the top listened to songs or albums this year because I had been playing it. As I said, I released it on 7th July. So when I went to share the album, or not the album, like my stats, my Spotify Wrapped stats onto Instagram, I realized that this music was not only distributed to Spotify, But my distributor, the agency that I'm working with, had also distributed it to Instagram. So I got really, really excited and I shared the same with my Instagram people. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. I'll leave my details over here so that you guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want like everyday snippets of my life. Yeah. So I shared this on Instagram and it was a bit nerve-wracking because it's like I feel like when you write when you're going through some serious life issues, it's a very vulnerable moment for you. It's a very vulnerable moment for you. So I felt a little afraid because it's like really exposing my vulnerability, my nakedness, in emotions, my naked emotions to the world, because though every song in that album means something so deep to me. But I'm excited that I've been able to share this, overcome my fear and share this. And so, yes, I am officially an artist, if you can say. Obviously, I didn't sing the songs, but I wrote each and every song. I composed the notes. And so that was a very, very interesting process for me to explore. It's nothing I've ever done before. I've never done anything like that before. So it was very interesting for me to explore that. And I will also leave a link in the description box. Please go and listen to the album. It's also on YouTube. It's on another YouTube channel that I'll also link down below so that you guys can go ahead and watch it or, listen to the album because we don't have videos yet. It's just singles, or rather audio tracks for now. But yeah, will I produce another album? Maybe not, but never say never. Because as I say, this was just a tool for me to process my emotions this year. This year was highs, lows. So I needed, to lean on to creativity to help me to go through these emotions. So never say never. I don't know whether I'll release another album. I'm not trying to get into the music industry space, but I feel so happy that I can be able to share my talent and gifts out there for other people to enjoy. So please go listen. My sandwich is ready now, guys. So let me show you how it came out. So I just used the minced meat. I sprinkled some hot sauce for that kick. And then I sliced up a few slices of cheese and it's looking good, guys. It's looking really good. I'm excited. Can't wait. Ooh, it's quite crunchy. Hey. Not necessarily aesthetically pleasing, but I'm sure it's gonna be yummy. This is how we are looking. Okay, guys, so I want to go and sit at the balcony because it's lunchtime and have a little lunch break. I will not fool myself or lie to you guys that I'll pick up the camera the rest of the day. If I do, well, bonus for you guys. But if I don't, I will, no, but I won't. Actually, guys, I will not pick up the camera the rest of the day. So for now, I'll leave a few clips from 2 weeks ago when I did a bit of upgrades in the kitchen for you guys to see the little kitchen updates that I have done, and then tell me what you think. And if you see anything you like and you want a link to where I bought everything, just comment in the description box and I'll share with you the links, guys, especially the people in Nairobi, because everything I bought here in Nairobi. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next frame, and then after that I'll see you guys tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 5. Sour. Which one is small? Our old one. It's not small. No, it's now that you moved it. It's Sunday. I'm exhausted. I've been moving things, moving up and down since yesterday. So, yesterday was Saturday, today Sunday, and I spent the Saturday in and out of shops around Nairobi. So, it's November. So, as you know, in Nairobi, all of November, there are usually some amazing Black November sales. And so I thought it might be the perfect opportunity for me to upgrade my cooker, my stovetop cooker, oven, whatever you call it from wherever you are. So I thought it was the best time to do that. So I went looking around. I went looking around for the best deals. And the one that I really, really liked was a Hot Point one. But the person who I found at the appliance section, the electronics section in one of the Carrefours told me that the price will drop even further today. So I waited until today, Sunday, to go and shop. So I'll show you what I got. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was within my budget, just something temporary because my living situation in Nairobi is really, really temporary, but I still wanted an upgrade, honestly speaking, because why not? The one I had previously, I have had it for over, I think, as long as Angel was born, or maybe 2 years later, so maybe around 13 years. So I've had it for a really, really, really long time. And so it was time to upgrade. So let me show you what I did. So with the upgrade, I think I'll show you a few clips here. One of my cousins came to help me. He's an electrician, an amazing electrician. So if you need any electrical work around the house, let me know. I'll hook you up with him. Anyway, he came, he helped me hook up the wiring of the cooker to the socket. And then, but then I also did a bit of small upgrades here and there in the house. I've not even completed some, but let me show you what I've done so far, okay? All right, guys, so this is the cooker that I got. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that the other one had two knobs that were missing. It had a broken leg. It was old. Let me just say it was old. Now, the irony of it is that even this one, when we brought it home, on one corner, one of the legs had a default. Oh, sorry, a defect. One of the stands had a defect. So I put a little something there to hold it. I've already talked to them. They'll replace that stand. But other than that, it's amazing. I've not even finished removing everything. As you can see inside, there's still some wrapping, etc. But I like it so far. And then yesterday, I also went to China Square. I got these kitchen mats, matching kitchen mats. My kitchen has a red theme. If you may, I try. So I got these two kitchen mats, which I really, really, really love. It makes the floor pop. And then I don't know whether you guys can see under the gas cylinder, I also got like a plastic mat, which is tough and thick to hold the cylinder without damaging the tiles, which is also red. Then I'm sure you guys also know my previous kettle, my previous whistling kettle. I replaced it with this one. So this one is cute, but I'll say for a fact that it's not as heavy as my old one. It's very light. My old one, I got my old one from Walmart in the US. This one I got from China Square. The quality is definitely not the same, but let's see how long it will last because it was very cheap. It was about, I think, 1,000 Kenya shillings. So whatever. So I felt very inspired and I kind of cleaned up my countertop after putting the mats and stuff like that. So I did a little bit of improvement over here. I reduced the number of items on top of the microwave. And then I had an old cake stand, which I'm going to use as a lazy Susan to kind of store the stuff that we kind of just grab on the go. And then this decor plant was in the living room. I brought it here. The other thing that I've always wanted to upgrade is to get rid of these freezer and then sell the fridge as well. They both work well, but I think what I've always wanted is to get a double door fridge, get rid of these, get a double door fridge. But as I said, my living situation in Nairobi is very temporary, so I don't see the need for that. So I'll keep those for now. But as I said, I felt inspired. I went through my cabinets and decluttered a little bit. And so let me show you. I found that I had lots of jars and some few things that I want to give away. So some of them I'll give away, some of them I'll trash. This, let me show you. This is an old candle holder. It's a candle actually. Candle jar actually. I really, really like it. So I'm thinking I might repurpose it. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So that's it for the kitchen. So now I'm in the living room, which is the real reason why I'm exhausted. I've been switching things up, like moving the couches and sofas around to kind of switch things up a little bit. And it's exhausted. My back hurts, but I think it's a really good workout. My daughter came to help me at some point, so that was really, really helpful. So let me show you what we did. So the living room now looks like this. So we kind of just changed things around. We moved this couch. This three-seater used to be right here. We moved it to the side. This one, the single one, used to be right there in that corner. And it wasn't very usable in that corner. So I thought bringing it this way might help. And then we put the two-seater. The two-seater remained where it used to be. But then I also bought a plant. I don't know whether you can see a plant. So I passed by Furniture Palace. They had 70% off on plants. So I got this one and put it in that little basket. The basket I've always had. So I put it in the basket and I thought it was going to be really cute in that corner. And then I also got this one. And so the plant I got from Furniture Palace, but the vase I got from China Square, which I thought was really cool. It has these little grooves that I really, 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 really like. So yeah. So I feel like with this setup, the living room feels a little bit bigger and more open. So let's see how long I'll keep this setup or layout. I really, really shopped yesterday. I bought the plants that I've showed you. I bought the tough grass. I bought the cooker. But then I also got a set of coated cast, I think it's called cast iron cookware set. I think it's coated with enamel or enamel. How do you say that word? Enamel, whatever. So I got some cookware. So let me show you what I got, because my sufurias, we call pots sufurias in Kenya. My sufurias are in a bad state. So let me show you what I got. So guys, just look at the state of my old pots. Look at that. Look at that. Seriously. But I've had them maybe 3-4 years. They've lasted really long. So it's time to say goodbye. And also because they're also, what do you call them? Non-stick. So I understand non-stick is actually toxic for the body. So I thought it was time to upgrade. So this is what I got. Let me show you. This is just my water. So I got this huge box. Let me put this away so that you guys can see. So I got this huge box from China Square. So I don't know. I don't shop much from China Square, but the prices were really good. These were also on offer. I think I bought them for 11,000, no, 10,000 for a set of 4. So let's unbox together. And they're really heavy, guys. Really, really heavy. I don't know where to start from. My poor nails. Guys, I also need to go make my nails. I've had these nails for more than a month now. I think almost 6 weeks. So they're due. And I don't like when they're this long. Hey, guys, the pots are refusing to come out. Okay, finally, I've been able to. Let's get the last one out. They're so heavy, guys. Let me do this. Okay. Okay. So let's start. Do we start with the biggest? Do we start with the biggest or the smallest? Anyway, let's start with whichever. So this one is the biggest size, and I think it's 26, no, 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters. It's by this brand called Sarah Homeware, and it's really heavy. It's very, very heavy. It came very well packaged. I was very impressed. So, ooh, listen to that. Listen to how heavy that is. So, this is the 24 pot, but it's quite deep. It's really deep. So that's it. So cute. Goes with my red theme. Guys, these are my camera stuff. So it's quite deep, so I like it. It's really, really heavy. It's real cast iron. So guys, I need tips on how to take care of a coated cast iron. I've owned cast iron, but the raw cast iron, you know, the one that looks like the real cast iron, but the coated one, I've never owned one. So if you have tips on how to take care of it, please leave a comment and let me know how to store them, what to know when I'm dealing with heat and stuff like that, so that I can also teach my house manager, because we want them to last long. So it also comes with a pan. I think the pan is the 26 centimeters wide. It's quite large and quite heavy as well. I really like the red color. It's deep and nice. Whew, guys, I'm really exhausted. This weekend, I've not even rested. I can't believe tomorrow is Monday. Anyway, December is almost here. We shall rest in December. Okay, the next size I think is 22. So this one's 24, this one's 26. Yeah, this is 22 and a small 20 centimeters one. So this is 22. But the thing is, guys, as much as it looks, the diameter looks small, it's very deep. It's quite deep. So it can hold a lot. So that's 22 centimeters. Here, let's remove the old ones away from the frame. And then we have, last but definitely not least, we have this one, the one for 18 centimeters, no, 20 centimeters. So 20, 22, 24, 26. So I think what I'll do, so that's the complete set. Really, really nice. I like the weight. It's really heavy. This one, I think even like making pilau, making some nice, anything, it will cook nicely, evenly, and retain the heat so well. So I can't wait to cooking them. Even meat, this will make meat very tender. Okay, so that is it. So this came as 4. 4 is definitely not enough for my household, but I think my plan is, because I have the basic 4, which can carry us through, I think I want to buy one big one, maybe like a 30 centimeter one, and add maybe this size, but those ones I can buy individually. So this was just the start, but I'm happy with this purchase. And as I said, it was very fairly priced. Excuse me, this was just 10,000 Kenya shillings at China Square. So if you would like to purchase, run. Although at the time of shooting this video, it's November. It's actually towards the end of November. So I don't know whether the sale will be there or they'll have stock. They had other colors. There was gray, there was purple, and there was a light blue, almost like turquoise, but a light blue. As I picked red, obviously, because my kitchen is a red themed color. So yeah, so that's it for now, guys.